Oh my gosh, we just sat there and were like overwhelmed to even be in the same room as these women.
This part could be more exciting, I think, overall.
Lily, seeing you against somebody that knows the moves, I think would be a huge help for you.
You may feel like you're doing the exact same move with the exact same style.
Yeah.
And when you watch it back, you see so many different things.
I'm gonna break down the last two because I go back and forth with this. Lily on the field impressed me, to be honest, because in the studio she seemed kind of sloppy and she would rush her music. But Victoria sometimes says stuff and I'm like, did you think about it before you said it?
Having them have 7 more cuts. What if I'm that 7 that needs to be cut? What if I'm one of them?
And so when I have to give my final 9, I would say for Lily.
I don't envy y'all's job.
And it's hard, it's difficult. Now you kind of see what we're going through. Very valuable, thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Tonight is the last night of training camp. We still have 38 ladies, and we have 2 more cuts to make to get to a final roster of 36.
It would be devastating to work this hard and not make the team this year, but just can't go into practice with that in your head. You just got to go in, do it dance by dance.
This is a lot of pressure on them. They know they're literally down to hours making this team. There's no more room for mistakes, timing errors, lower kicks. They've got to be game ready. It's real.
Good evening. Okay, we are now 5 days away from our first home football game. This is game turf, game stadium, and we have game day expectations. So give us everything you have. Show us that this whole stadium is your stage. Let's get started.
Lily's kind of flailing.
Lily, she's always been described as a fresh favorite, but I want to see if she is matching with the whole unit in terms of tempo and rhythm.
We've had our final looks, and now I need to talk to some of the ladies in my office.
Lily?
This is my first time into the office, so I'm not sure what to expect. Obviously, I've worked very hard for them all training camp, and hopefully that's shown.
Hi, Lily.
Some just feedback from our observations throughout the last 10 weeks. Fun and fresh, somewhat out of control with the feet. Need to find the style a little bit with our dance.
Yes, ma'am.
Fan kicks were off a little bit. Balance. Running out of gas on the kicks. Timing on kicks. I think we would need to spend more time with you just cleaning the routines, cleaning the choreography.
Yes, ma'am.
We'll need more work. And tonight being a night where we have to make final cuts, you're not gonna make this team. The reason for this conversation is we want to make sure you know how much potential you have here, and you're the perfect candidate to take every prep class you could and come back.
Yes, ma'am. Just trying to take it all in. Yeah, I'm definitely caught off guard, this being my first office visit. Not that I in any way thought I was safe at any point. Definitely did not think that. No, there's nothing I can say to change your minds. Thank you guys so much. I know you guys know it's not easy to break hearts. And I will be back again next year to try again.
That's what we'd recommend, and I would not tell you that at this point in the game if I didn't mean it.
And I'm right over here. Why can't you see me? Oh no.
Thank you guys.
I keep dancing on my own.
Unfortunately, I was not top 36 this year. Just some things I can work on, just staying in Dallas, taking classes, and obviously I wanted this night to go differently, but everything happens for a reason. Hopefully, one year, I'll be in the uniform.
Hello, my name is Lily, and I am so excited to be back auditioning again this year.
I am so impressed with the ladies who were released in training camp last year that are back to compete this year. It takes courage to do this.
Last year, on the night that the team was announced, I was not selected as part of the team. Everyone's beautiful, everyone is talented, and competition is as fierce as ever.
Strong. She's got some legs. Moving on, number 90, Lily.
I have some pluses. She was one of the strongest in terms of knowing the routine and everything, and I have a plus on her kicks as well. I like her look. I think she has the look.
If we call your name, we would like you to join us and get ready for training camp. If we don't call your name and number, we would like you to consider this audition a learning experience and to try again next year.
I feel like I came back as strong as possible this year. If I wasn't called back, then maybe it's not the right fit, even though I desperately want it to be. It would be such an honor to have a second shot at my dream.
Welcome number 44, Kat. Welcome 32, Lily.
Looking at my feet, I knew I was like white as a ghost, anticipating the heartbreak to come.
32, Lily.
But I feel grateful as ever to have a second shot at my dreams. Training camp, here we come! Not everyone in training camp will make the team, and unfortunately that was me last year. So I've thought about this moment a lot in the past 9 months that I've been preparing, and it's a great feeling to be welcomed back into training camp.
What do you think about Lily? I like Lily, and I think I'm a sucker for the team rallying behind someone, and I felt like everyone was behind Lily.
Lily, welcome back.
Thank you.
Do you feel better this year? Last year was hard.
I feel much more like secure in myself and like I have my head on my shoulders this year. Last time I put this on was almost a year ago, so I've been thinking about this moment. It's amazing motivation to like feel it back on your body. It makes it feel more real.
So what we would love is your opinion now that you've seen the girls with your combination and some of our palm routines.
What are your thoughts on Lily?
We want to hear your thoughts.
I have mixed thoughts.
That's because we don't know.
There was like a facade happening where I felt it didn't feel as genuine as I wish it did.
She looks scared to death.
Yeah, so maybe it's the fear. That makes more sense.
Have you ever had a dancer that just
All the time.
stays frozen and you can't?
Yeah, I usually have to make them cry to like, I'm just kidding. No, you have to like, I say like cracking an egg. Like there's a breakdown probably, and then there's that humility and that vulnerability that comes out where like the true star shines.
I've never been to such a glamorous salon before.
I got 2 people working on me like a celebrity. This is definitely the most drastic haircut I've gotten, but excited to see the end product.
Last time I had hair this short, I was 6 years old, so I keep pulling at it.
Lily's ahead of it. Thank you.
What do you think, Lily?
I think she's in her head, I can tell.
She's been in her head for 2 years. We can't get her head.
There's no feeling.
We've said frozen. We've
A
said
little bit stiff, like very stiff.
Lily, come with me.
Last year when I was cut, it was my first time talking to them in this office, but I'm excited to see what they have to say. How are you guys? Good, how are you? Go ahead.
Last year, when we met and had the unfortunate release, I remember one thing that seemed to really bother you was that we hadn't had a conversation prior to that, and I think we really surprised you.
Yes, ma'am.
This year, the judges felt stronger about your dance and your technique and just your overall. But the comment that we've heard more than once, you don't look like you're having fun. I've heard the word frozen, vacant,
like you're looking through, you're not connecting.
Okay.
And we're concerned if you're nervous, if you're so scared, we're seeing fear in your face, but we're not seeing fun.
Okay.
So far, you're down below 36.
I don't want to be in the bottom 36 this year.
You felt a lot stronger than that?
Just don't want to be in the place I was last year.
You need to bump up, and this showmanship could make a difference for you. It's really going to come from a place that's not as technical.
Yes, ma'am.
You've got to have the bright, confident face.
Yes, ma'am.
So you can bump up.
It needs to be effortless.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I really appreciate the feedback.
All right.
Have a good night. Thank you, guys. At the end of the day, like, we're all here because we love to dance, and the pressure of this situation can take control of that. So you have to just, like, dig down deep and, like, block out everything else and just remember that you're here because you love to dance, and hopefully if I can find that again, that'll put you to them. After an office visit, it can obviously come like a spiral downhill mentally, but I really put on a different like game face today and walked in like I have to go in there and have fun. I love dancing, so there should be no reason that my performance doesn't also reflect that.
The difficult part about making cuts at this point is us starting to get emotionally and more personally familiar as opposed to just a dancer that used to be a number at auditions. Lily looks good on this. Meredith's arms are just flailing.
Lily plie's amazing. She's the lowest one out of all of that, for sure.
I've been really trying to work with some of the vets on getting low and using my plie, so that was really awesome to hear that something I was focusing on really hard was noticed by one of the guests.
So, Evan, what we'd love your help on is we have all 40 ladies here on the table. I have 36 Evan stickers.
Oh, nice.
So that you can pick your team of 36.
Okay. Right away, I would take Lily with the plie.
Yes.
Great.
You gave her the best plie in the room, which is something we look for on resumes, the best plies.
Okay, we're ready for the next line.
Lily's face looks frozen in that same expression.
Hi. I'm calling the 4 group leaders into the office to get their input on the entire team so far in terms of what's happening on the dance floor and in the locker room. It's been a great week, but now we're gonna kind of put y'all in the position that we're in, and we wanna get your feedback. So, if you were in our boots, who would you pick for the top 36?
Lily, I remember last year, she got out on the field and she just shined.
She's one of everyone's favorite girls in the locker room.
I think she does have what it takes to be on this team and to be an ambassador and to be a performer.
Hi, guys. Kelly's asked me to work with 3 of the girls today. Meredith, absolutely stunningly beautiful, but she does not have the DCC style yet. Lily always seems to have kind of this worried look on her face, and she's definitely behind in the group of training camp girls. And Madeline basically just needs to power up at this point. So today I'm gonna take each of the girls individually, and I am going to have them dance next to veteran Gina, so that I can give them the one-on-one training that right now I think they really need.
Well, I know this is the time when the stress really starts to kick in, you know, and one mistake, unfortunately, can be the make or break.
The pressures of training camp can definitely get heavy on everyone. So Melissa Rycroft, she's a great mentor for us because not only has she been in our shoes, but she also has experience in arenas around the world.
Miss Lily, tell me a little bit about how this year is going.
So I feel more prepared going in this year. Kelli and Judy talked to me about you look more nervous and less fun, so just bringing that side out.
Okay. Okay, Lily, you are up first, and we're really watching this. We're gonna have fun, we're gonna relax, we're gonna entertain. Okay.
I'm a fireball.
I can see what Kelli and Judy are talking about. It's like her face freezes. And to me, it doesn't look like she's nervous. It looks like she's thinking. And we need to get her to shut her brain off and just smile.
I'm a fireball.
All right.
Yeah, really?
Okay, that was good. I will be honest. Okay. There is a disconnect.
Okay.
And it's a lot of this.
Okay. Okay.
You need to think of something else when you're dancing other than, I'm dancing, and here's my face.
Yeah.
You know, because right now that's kind of what I'm getting from you, is you're trying to tell me you're having fun, but I'm like, you're not having fun. Okay, so now we are gonna dance as a group. Apply the corrections that we just made. Make sure you're dancing as a unit. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Let's do it.
Melissa gave some great insight and advice along with Gina, and hopefully I can take what they said to me today and show it out on the field tonight.
I'm a fireball.
Good job.
Yay! So good, you guys.
Y'all's faces were so much better that time. Did you feel, right? It looked, you were having fun is what it looked like. Like your face was just easy. I'm proud of them. This is hard. Lily did great. She had a moment and she came up and that face lit up and it was great. And if she can take that to practice, she did it.
That's Lily's best. Lily, that was your best routine of the season.
When you receive a compliment, it's definitely what you need to keep pushing forward. For her to like the way I performed and say it was my best was a really awesome feeling. And then the reaction to all of my, hopefully, teammates was incredible too, and just the cherry on top.
Down 5.
Lily?
So I am being called into the office for the second time. Hopefully I'll be given more of a chance to work on whatever they think I need to improve on.
Hello. How are you?
Good, how are you guys?
Good.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yes, ma'am.
What's it gonna take for Lily to express fun in every dance you do? Like last night, no problems. I wouldn't think twice about you making this team.
Thank you.
That's one of 24 routines.
Right.
It's just, Lily, come on. I don't know what to tell you that one routine is what we need to see, but we gotta see that all the time.
And all of them. Well, I would obviously hate to go home for any reason, but to go home because it looks like I'm not having fun would be
Not fun.
heartbreaking. Yeah.
Exactly.
I felt like comfortable in the boots, felt comfortable with the girls around me, and was just having like a great time watching like everyone else. And so by the time I got up there, I felt like I was in my zone and in my element. And when I like finished, I felt like that was like the most fun I'd had doing a routine. So that obviously like reflected to you as well. And I think I just need to get in that zone faster and in my element quicker and not let it take
You need
to
to
the
show
third
that
routine.
no matter who's standing next to you.
Okay.
You've got to feed off of Lily.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
That's it. I mean,
okay.
I'm literally telling you, you could make this team, but you're not gonna make this team if there's only one fun routine in your bag
ma'am.
of tricks.
Thank you guys. Very appreciative to be here.
Get out there and have fun.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay.
See you tomorrow.
Okay.
Last year was obviously heartbreaking being cut on the day the team was announced, but yesterday was hopefully a turning point. Hopefully I can just keep that momentum of looking fun in my routines and finish strong in the top 36 this year.
Who do you think is the most valuable player, would you say?
I'm really excited to see Randall Cobb this season. He is actually from close to Tennessee, where I'm from, and a fellow University of Kentucky grad.
Lily, I love the University of Kentucky connection.
Okay, y'all ready to watch?
We're ready to roll.
Right here, Taylor, you could have put something sexier in those walks. Lily, did you see yourself rushing a little bit on that? Can you back that up a little bit?
Ooh, look at Lily's face.
Y'all see how that can be a picture moment and you have to be smiling? That picture right there could get published.
Yeah, they kept sitting on it and kept looking at it and kept looking at it, and time kept going by and they did not unpause it, and I was like, I swear I was smiling for some of the dance.
Lily wants to hurry up and get through the dance.
But when we watch that, she's got some field power.
Some signs of power, she doesn't know how to use her face yet to be entertaining.
This is the time where the cuts get even higher stakes because the emotions are higher. They've been here longer. The relationships have developed. You see how hard they're working. And it makes it really hard on both me and Judy as well as the ladies. It's a heavy decision to make.
That goes by, you kind of feel a sense of relief and gratitude that you're still here and still around. At this point, you just never know what to expect at all. They can take you by surprise any night with cuts or no cuts or office visits. Having the uniform back on, you just feel so close to accomplishing the dream. You're up there and you have a fan on you and they're clicking away.
Her smile didn't change.
No. Lily, come here, we want to show you.
Okay, which of those?
Somewhere in between these.
Mine kind of took a little longer to get the exact shot.
It is what it is, same look.
It's definitely a heart-wrenching process, but days like today make you realize how close you are to your dreams and to keep fighting and pushing.
It's the end of week 9 in training camp, and we have Charlotte joining us tonight. This is the first time she has seen the ladies since the final auditions. We have one more cut to get to 36, so she will be a great judge of progress.
Last year, on the last night of training camp, I was unfortunately cut without a prior office visit and did not make the team. And obviously, I'm hoping for a different end result this year.
Tonight starts week 10. After the last rehearsal, we saw what we need to work on. Mainly kick line, jump splits. So if you guys will get started on warm-up, and I need to see Meredith and I need to see Lily during the warm-up, okay?
Definitely not what you want to hear on the last night, being called into the office, but trying to keep an optimistic mindset and just hear what feedback they have.
Hello. We have been observing you guys all summer, and you've done a heck of a job. It's been very obvious that you've garnered the support and the love of all the team. We've been also telling y'all that this team is going to be 36. And it really wasn't until the last rehearsal that we decided that's not going to be the case. So we wanted to talk to you guys first, privately.
Okay, this is kind of difficult to explain. We've been saying all summer that we're gonna pick 36. And after the last rehearsal, that's changed. We want to just kind of give you guys our decision so that it won't be looming over us tonight. So we're not going to have a squad of 36, but look around. Look all the way around. Guess what? I love you guys so much. I didn't even get to say congratulations, you've all made the team. It was the first non-announcement announcement we've ever had.
They brought us both in, like, side by side. They're teary-eyed, and I'm like, oh my God, PTSD, flashbacks.
Our decision, you two will be making the team.
I'm still living in a dream.
Congratulations!
I got a chance to roll out the numbers. Now I'm getting a chance to close it out. It is my great pleasure to welcome you to the Dallas Cowboys Cheerleaders. My pleasure, y'all.
So, Lily.
Lily was a
team favorite, and there was a reason for that. She got stronger and stronger every rehearsal.
I'm afraid to touch it. I will sleep better tonight than I have in 5 months.
Just when you think the night can't be topped, it is.
We're official.
Just walking out of the tunnel as one whole team for the first game today was a memory I will cherish forever. I tried out last year and made it all the way to the last night, but unfortunately last year was not my season.
Tonight we have to make final cuts. You're not gonna make this team.
Even though that sting lasted a long time, Kelli and Judy mentioned there's no better way to prepare for this dream than being in Dallas and immersing yourself in all the prep classes you can go to. Moving a 15-hour drive from any family and friends was a huge deal. But then I thought of the regret and fear I would have when I was past the age and ability to try out for the team, and the feeling of what if I had gone after it. I was fortunate enough to be roommates with Alana this past year.
We're going to prepare you as much as we can.
She believed in me when I did not believe in myself all the time.
32, Lily.
And then her pushing me to be in the uniform next to her was something I will Alana encouraged me along the way so much, as did so many of the other girls. I definitely would not be sitting here in this uniform if it wasn't for them. My name is Lily, and I am so excited to be back auditioning again this year. I can't even describe the feeling of the moment that you realize all of your hard work and all of your dreams have come true. It's the most incredible feeling.
Lily, that was your best routine of this season.
I am officially a rookie Dallas Cowboys cheerleader, and still in a dream.
Y'all gather up real quick. Okay, so that was a very good start for y'all.
I couldn't tell the difference between the rookies and the veterans. Y'all are the best. In keeping with our tradition of Miss Abby, Lexi.
Okay, so for the Rooks, this is Abby, and she stands for Above and Beyond. Being able to be recognized by your teammates is one of the highest honors. We pass them on every game, and Alana gave it to me last game. When I was thinking about who to give Abby Bear to, this person came to mind right away. She's someone who worked so hard and didn't let not making the team the first time around stop her. Lily girl.
Receiving Abby Bear was incredible. Knowing that I have so much love and support from my teammates, the women that I admire so much, absolutely means the world.
All right, that's a wrap for tonight. Rookies, welcome to the NFL.